Okay, here we have the Rosetta unit, which I received today from PilotAware. Just going to show you what you get in the box. So you can see that it comes with some instructions, which look like it's the same as the instructions you can get online. The Rosetta unit itself, which we'll take a look at in a minute. There's a power cord, micro USB, a couple of antennas, and some suction pads for mounting on the canopy. And looks like a micro SD adapter. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the actual unit. So that's the front of it. It's a fairly small unit. There's the connections at the side. That's the rear. It's got a 1/4 inch UNC standard camera tripod mount. Nothing on that side, nothing on the back, and that's where the two antennas plug in. Okay, I'm going to assemble the Rosetta unit. So first of all, I'm going to put the two antennae on. So the larger antenna goes on the 869.5 megahertz side. And the smaller antenna goes on the 1090 megahertz side. And then they fold up. They're actually larger than I was expecting. Then it says you need to check the USB devices connected at the back. So you can see there the USB devices plug in. So you've got the GPS and the antenna input, which comes through, both of which plug in there. If you have the installation kit, you can remove that and plug in an external GPS. Okay, I'm now going to do the initial setup of the Rosetta unit here outside my window. I'm going to power it using the Anchor Power Core Essential, one of the recommended power sources from PilotAware. Okay, the first step after powering up the Rosetta unit is to connect to its Wi-Fi. So here you're just looking at the Wi-Fi screen on my iPad. Okay, there you can see the PilotAware Wi-Fi. So if I tap that, it's now connecting to it. It's saying no internet connection, which obviously you wouldn't expect for the Rosetta unit. Yep, it seems to have connected. So now you can go into the browser on the iPad or whatever device you're using and type in the web IP address for the Rosetta unit and then control it like that. Okay, here's the home page for the unit. The 1090 megahertz, which is the standard transponder frequency, is green, showing how much is received. The P3I is the PilotAware network, the 869.5 megahertz, where it's transmitting, but it hasn't received anything. Barometer is the ambient pressure, 1008 millibars. GPS is the number of GPS satellites it's seeing. It's seeing 4, or it's seeing 12 and it's using 4. So that's the home page. Okay, this is the configuration page. You need to enter the details of your aircraft's ICAO code. This is a hex ID which you can get from the CAA G-Info website. That's the tail number of the aircraft. That's the PilotAware group, which is fixed. The license key you need to put in. You get that emailed to you, which then gives you the expiry date for the license. And then these are different options for whether you want to look at bearingless contacts. One of the unique features of PilotAware is the ability to triangulate positions of Mode S transponder traffic, even though they're not broadcasting their GPS coordinates. So I've enabled that function. And then there's various other settings which I haven't actually changed from the defaults. So this is the traffic screen. There's not a lot of traffic at the moment because of the coronavirus pandemic. There's a couple of aircraft here. It's seeing an Air Canada 787, which is 67 kilometers away. It's seeing a PA 46. Okay, just looking at the traffic screen here, you can see it's picked up an Airbus A320 Aer Lingus using the mode, the ADS-B mode. It's currently 17 kilometers away, altitude 20,000 feet. So you can actually see it on Flight Radar 24. It's actually from Belfast to London Heathrow, and it's passing overhead. So it's obviously picked that up using the transponder. So if we look at that same aircraft on the radar, you can see there it's showing it 19,000 feet above us, passing just to the west of our location, which is consistent with Flight Radar 24. Obviously it's using the same source of information from the ADS-B transponder on that aircraft. So yeah, that's basically it. It seems to be working correctly, picking up traffic. So yeah, I'll sign off here. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll publish another video once I've installed the unit in the aircraft to show you how it performs then.